Good evening, Karthik. Hello. Good evening, Maunika, Balaji, and Priyanka.
Good evening.
Yep, good evening. So let us wait for a couple of minutes, then we are good to begin. In meantime, so whatever you want to have or to consume, you can go and get it. It's better that if we are having, a water bottle beside us, so that you cannot, move from place to place frequently. So let us introduce ourselves. So in meantime, whoever is joining, let them join. Right. So very good evening to all the one who have joined today's session. This is Naveen. I'm from Hyderabad, and it's been since 6 years that I have started my professional career. And most of my career, like almost all 80% of it went into teaching. Initially, I worked as a yes, someone has raised your hand. Who was that? Okay. So if anybody wants to say, or if anybody has something to say, you can, interrupt in between, not an issue. But before you speak, it's better that if we are, saying our name first, so that it would be very easy for me to identify you all with your names. Okay. So where was I? Yes, my career, right? So 80% of it was it into teaching. My first career, that is the teaching. Right? So initial stages of my career was a communication trainer. I was teaching in schools to the school students, to the teachers. We used to, conduct summer camps and all. So there I spent 2 years, and another 2 years I worked in Tech Mahindra Foundation as a communication soft skills trainer. There the age group was like us only, like graduates, right? So it was a quick shift for me in my career, and from there I've jumped into operations, but the sector is still the same. I'm still working in education sector. Yes, Sheikh, you raised your hand. Anybody has something to say? I could see a participant has raised their hand. Okay. So anything regarding me that you want to know or you want to ask about, you're most welcome. Right. So this is the first day of our session. Yes, please. Yes, Karthik.
In this recording section, can we improve our English speaking skills also?
Yeah, that is what I'm here for.
Yes.
So no need to worry about it. Definitely, we
Oh,
will be getting along in the coming days.
oh,
For sure, we are going to work together hand in hand. Without your support, I cannot make things work out, right? So it's everybody who should clap together. Okay. So being a language trainer, I do understand about each and every perspective. What are our needs? What sort of teaching that we require to improve our skills. Okay. So during our training period, you are supposed to express your views freely. Do not hesitate. Do not cross question yourself. Okay. Everybody just keep this in mind, because it is very helpful for us. And first of all, here we are for a reason, and to overcome it, we need to express ourselves very freely. Okay. As long as you're not able to do that, okay, you will be stuck in that particular point itself. Okay. English is all about, understanding each other's conversation, building a conversation, right? If I'm speaking too much, if you are able to answer my question, that means you are able to understand it, you are able to think of it, but then when it is to put it out, right? That means when it comes to gather words, to frame sentences, to express what exactly we feel, it is bit difficult for us to manage, right? So do
Yes,
not
yes.
ever take a step back. Okay. This training is such a platform for you people, to learn. Okay. And people, especially in my previous experience, right? So the students, especially the higher grade students, right? So they are a bit worried about others. It's not that they cannot talk, they can talk, but they start to compare themselves to others. Okay, so I want you all to take it off mind, because everybody in the session is very unique comparing to each and everyone. Okay, there are some capabilities that you can do, I can't. Right, so everybody has their own identity. Never ever compare yourself to others. Okay, so let us start introducing ourselves. I'm done with my part. I want everybody to do the same. Just your name, where are you from, if you're working, what sort of work you do. Three simple things, right? So I want you people to take a chance on it. Anybody who would like to introduce first? Or should I call out the names? Yes, Rohit.
Uh, okay. So hi guys. So my name is Rohit Mangave, and I'm from Maharashtra, India. Okay. So I'm basically try to be enhance my English. Right. So because of that, I have joined this class, and I hope we are all are going through this.
Yes, very good. And what do you do, Rohit, by
So I'm
profession?
I'm I'm working in a private company. Okay, but
Okay,
so I can able to speak basic English, but I'm not able to speak not able to construct the professional English you
got
can.
it. Very good. So since how many years that you started your career?
So I have 4 years of experience till now.
Okay, great to know it. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you for taking this initiative. And next,
Thank you so much.
yeah. And you all can call me by my name, not an issue, because this is what our MNC culture does, right? So there is no superiority, there is no inferiority. Everybody is treated the same. So we can call us by our names, okay? Next, let me call out the name. Amol.
Hello.
Yes, Amal. Good evening.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Sorry, but I am on state.
Okay. So I'll call you later once you have
Okay.
reached a safer place. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Karthik.
Hi guys. Hello.
Yep. Hi.
I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Myself Karthik Paidmari. I'm from Vanaparthi, Telangana state. Uh, I've joined I've I joined the company in September 20 last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I've joined in a private company, Capture Me.
Okay. Yeah, from Telangana. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And Priyanka.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, all. This is
Very good
Priyanka.
evening.
Yes,
Yeah,
hello. Hi,
Uh,
guys.
the-
My name is Priyanka.
Okay, just a second, guys. Sorry for the confusion in between. Now I could see, Priyanka
Devi.
twice. Okay, Devi.
It's okay.
I
Okay,
was
sir. You continue.
okay, fine. Let us go with Priyanka Devi first, then Priyanka Jadhav.
yeah, that's fine.
Yes, Priyanka Devi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My name is Priyanka Devi. I am from Delhi, but I live in London, and my English is not good. So I join in the class.
Okay, ma'am. Are you working there or?
I am a graduation, but my 2-3 months after I start my new course, but my English is not good because India English and England English is very different. So
Yes.
yes, it's a different English, and it's 3 months after the continue and my class, but my English is not good. So I
So do
am
not
joining the
worry.
class. Yeah.
Sure. So do not worry. Here we are going to improve our language right from the basics, right? So
Yeah.
for
Yes,
that,
sir. Yes, sir.
everybody should cooperate each other.
Yes, sir.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
And
Thank you,
Jadhav,
sir.
yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, hi, everybody. This is Priyanka
Hi.
Jadhav from Maharashtra.
Oh,
So I'm working from last 3 years for MNC company as a software engineer. And
oh,
I don't have that much confidence, that much fluency. So that's why I'm joined here. So I
mhm.
just want to build my confidence, my fluency. So that's the reason here I am.
Great. Good to know that everybody is under one roof for a single purpose. Definitely we'll be on track. But as this is the first day of our session, I want everybody to, to express yourself so good that, once we start our training, right? So it should not be like that. I don't know you, I don't know this person. It should be like, everybody should behave in such way where, the actual purpose is served. Right. So learning English is not that difficult, not that easy, to be very honest. But you can achieve it if only if there is proper consistency, proper determination and dedication. Right. So everybody's individual purpose is different. Okay. So here we have 15 different people. And the reason could be more than 15, but we should be very dedicated towards of what we are here. We need to be determined about it, and especially we need to be very focused. In our day-to-day life, we may get a lesser time to spare to learn English. But if you sit and think once, in your daily life, you will see many possibilities where you can actually start putting it to practice. Okay, so these we will be learning in the coming sessions. But as of now, let us know about each other. Thank you, Priyanka. And Monica?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, Balaji? Okay, Riya Gupta? Mhm. Roshita?
Good evening. Myself,
Yes,
Roshita
Roshita, good evening.
Potrajlu. I am from Andhra Pradesh. I'm newly graduated. I'm searching for a job. I lost some of my interviews because lack of communication skills. So I want to learn English.
Definitely. So hopefully we will be able to assist you to crack your first job, and definitely we are going to do it.
Thank you.
And Bharat?
Yeah, hi, this is Bharat. I'm from Telangana.
Great.
I'm working as senior IT employee. So
Oh,
I would like to improve my communication skills, and that's why I joined the school.
good. Thank you, Bharat. And Manu Sharma?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
I'm here to improve my communication skill. I'm working in a MNC company in a IT firm. Basically, I'm from Delhi.
Okay, great. Good to know that we have people from all the corners. Great. And Jasmine?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, Jasmine, good evening.
I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I just want to improve my English. Actually, I'm pursuing my graduation in software developer from BWOC.
Okay.
And yeah, I want to improve my English. My grammar is so weak.
It's not that grammar is, I mean, you are weak in grammar, but everybody has come from a different aspects of education, right? So we cannot blame on anybody, or we cannot blame on ourselves. It's just the time that we haven't learned it. But do not worry. So here we do teach grammar as well. We learn grammar in a most simplified way, right? So
Yes.
speaking in a fact, grammar is too huge to dive in, but we are not going to discuss in depth of grammar, right? So the basic 4 skills for each and every person to have a basic communication, LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, right? So for these 4 fundamentals, there is some sort of part of grammar that is for sure necessary. Only that part we are going to learn,
Okay, sir.
right? So
Yes,
a
yes.
couple of people have missed to give their intro, but nevertheless, it was very nice introduction. I made it very short and sweet. And the way you people have spoken, to be honest, everybody has a good accent. Yes, you are having a good accent, but the only thing is, the first thing, do not take it in a negative way, or don't take it in a wrong way, right? Everybody in the class or this session, you can speak, but as said in the beginning, don't compare yourself to anybody. If you're having your notes with you now, just make some points, right? So in the phase of learning, the first thing that we do is we start developing a sort of fear within us, because we come across people who speak good English. They speak very fast, they speak very fluent, they use good and fancy vocabulary, right? So we feel that they are on some higher stage, right? It could be our school, college, workplace, or within a friend circle. We all the time, sometimes unconsciously, we compare ourselves to that particular person who is speaking good English, right? So from this point onwards, don't do it. You can speak, you have that ability, you are unique in your own way. All the time, keep this in mind, right? And second point, practice. Regular practice is supposed to be done in your daily life. Maximum here I can see is everybody is a working professional, right? So you will be working in different shifts, rotational shifts, right? So you'll be getting much lesser time. But as these sessions go, right, you will be understanding what you can do actually to spare some time from your every 24 hours, because every day we got 24 hours, right? So from these 24 hours, what can you do to make yourself free to learn English? Or in your working location, the place where you work, what are the sources that are available for you to improve your language, right? Regular practice, don't compare yourself to others. And the third one is getting associated with the person who speaks good English. That means it could be in your friend circle, or in your family, or in your workplace, right? So if you are a bit timid person, timid in the sense shy, right? Kind of introverts, not really introverts, but bit shy people. Okay, so there could be some sort of ability in some person that they feel shy to ask something, bit shy, right? So rather than using the word shy, we can say timid, Timid, right? So if you are that sort of person in your circle, if you are having any one person who is speaking good English, remember, good English, that's it. That means who speaks very good, not showing off, not using too much of vocabulary, or not speaking any fancy language, but a basic English where you are able to understand and reply back. Okay, so if you find any of this person in your circle, right, so it's best that you get associated with the person. That means every day try to speak to the person. It could be related to your work. If you're a friend, you can have a general talk, right? Or if you're having a group, a WhatsApp group with all your friends, or if there is any of your best friend or a colleague, rather than chatting in our native language, try using English. These are the simplest resources that we can find in our day-to-day life. Keeping ourselves busy from morning, the time we wake up until we go to bed. Okay, so we are very packed up and occupied, but these are the small things that you can really focus to improve. Trust me, it really helps you people to to show some progress in the initial days. Okay, and another thing that you need to keep in mind, learning is never ending process. Okay, it is not something that today if we start, by tomorrow or by 1 week we will be an expert in that. It's not something like that. Everything takes time when it comes to learning, and the success in this learning stage is step by step. It gradually increases. Okay, So do not ever, have a fixed state of mind that, you will be learning English within no time. Yes, people can do that. But as of now, as we are under one roof, we need to, climb step by step. We cannot all of a sudden, from bottom to high, we cannot jump, right? We cannot hit the top within one jump. We need to climb step by step. Sometimes we fall, right? So whenever we fall, we shouldn't feel bad. We need to be always positive, standing up, dusting ourselves off, and again giving a try. Okay. So remember, if you are finding any of your friends who is speaking good English, try to, whenever you meet the person, try to communicate in English. Build a conversation. Don't talk about anything which is not of your subject. Subject in the sense context. Okay. The things that you do in your daily life. Let's say that you are having your colleague in your workplace. Okay. After logging out, just try to have a conversation about how you spent your day. How did you feel from morning? What are the things that happened today? Right? So small sentences, small things that you try to discuss, it helps you to overcome your fear. That means you cannot have a stage fright, simply stage fear, right? So all of a sudden we cannot speak in front of huge crowd, or at least in front of our office people. We cannot speak, right? So that happens only when we overcome our stage fear. How it happens? Whenever we feel much comfortable talking to each and every person in our workplace. Okay. And then start, if anybody is not having a habit of writing notes or making a notes, it is best option for you to do it from today itself. If not today, from coming classes. Why? Because every time we communicate here in the session, you may come across new words. You need to make a note of every new word that you come across. Okay. And this can be different from person to person. Okay. If today I feel that, a new word, let's say timid. Just now we have come across, right? Timid. Some people may know about it, some may not. Okay. So never ever feel that this is such an old or outdated word. If it is new for you, it is a new word for sure. Make a note of it, open the dictionary, see the meaning, write the usage. Once you know the meaning of that new word, the best way to understand it more easily is synonyms. In English, we do have synonyms which means the same, but the words are different. Okay, so this helps us to remember the words easily. Every practice that you're going to do from today is such a small part that we'll be doing it in the initial stages. But trust me, these small practices will help you to remember huge amount of language in your mind. Don't ever dump everything at a time. We are going to start step by step. Okay. And coming further, in our sessions, sometimes we will be, we'll be doing the talking more. That means rather than me, I will be indulging you people in the session. You need to speak a lot. Okay. So apart from your daily routine, when it comes to the session, right? So first thing, questioning. Questioning is the best form of building a conversation. Right? So you will get information that you want, you will react or you will reply according to the information that you receive. Okay. So English is just about building a conversation, guys. Just remember. Okay. Where you can speak good and the other person should understand it and he or she should reply you back. This is what we are supposed to do it. Grammar, forming sentences, picking the right words, Everything leave it to me. I am going to teach you that. Okay, so we may have lot of language barriers. We start to give excuses, but still, once you understand the outline of how the process is, you are not going to give excuses, but you will be seeing yourself so busy in your free time learning English. Everything is made so easy in this learning session. Okay. And another important thing in your workplace, if you feel that Naveen, I speak English, but some of my friends or some people in my surrounding, they are making fun of me. So do not think about it. You need to play deaf. People whoever makes fun of your efforts, right? All the time, be a deaf person to that negativity. Because if you're struggling a lot, if you're putting your 100% effort to improve your language, you can easily get diverted if you focus on the negative. Even if it is a 0.5% that you think of it, all your efforts will be diverted into a negative shade. Don't ever give a chance for that. Because it is you who are going to learn, and it is you who is going to show the progress, not others. Right? So when you people have introduced yourself, you said that you want. You did not say my family wants, my son wants, my kids wants, my manager want. No, you said that you want. All the time, be very selfish when it comes to learning. Why? Because once you learn with your hard efforts, then only it will be remembered forever. Right? So in coming days, we'll be doing some activities whenever and wherever needed. We'll be, learning some tenses, right? So all the tenses, there are a lot of tenses. There are 12 tenses in English. We are not going to learn all too well. Only the 7 tenses which are for sure needed. Why? Because those tenses are the tense which helps us to talk everyday sentences. That means the statements, the activities that we do in our everyday life. To express that, these 7 tenses will be helping us. And the parts for speech, that is very easy. Trust me. Don't think that grammar is too tough. Naveen, we have learned from the very childhood, from schooling stage. Again, grammar, no, Naveen. No, it's not like that. Trust me, in my sessions, English grammar is made so easy that if you focus on, better to say that if you understand it, how to use, when to use, and what are the examples. If you understand these 3 things, you will be very perfect in your tense. And then you cannot say, Naveen, it's very hard for me to pick the right words. Naveen, it is very hard for me to frame sentences. You will never say this. Tenses are made so easy for you to understand. Right? So I think I forgot to share something. Yep. So guys, I'm really sorry that I missed out. Once I start session, I don't know, I lose myself sometimes because I do a lot of talking in the sessions, whether it is teaching or, a group discussion, or if something, a debate sort of thing is going on, right? So my mouth keeps on talking. I'm kind of a chatterbox, right? So I welcome you all for the spoken English training. As introduced earlier, this is Naveen, who will be your trainer for these sessions. And our batch has started already. So duration will be 4 weeks, right? So here, if you see the first QR code, you can scan it for the course content. And the second scan is to register. Okay, so whoever wishes to register, they can scan this QR code, the bottom one, right? So if you're having any sort of queries, any sort of questions, concerns, you all the time can feel free to contact the management. The numbers have been given. you can visit the website. And also, if you say that, if you feel that Naveen, I cannot speak over phone, I better write a written communication. Yes, you can write an email to the team as well. support@logiclabstech.com. This is the support team email ID. You're most welcome to drop an email as per your convenience. If you can talk, do phone on the given numbers. If you're good at writing or written, you can have a written communication on the given support email ID. Right? And next, so a bit of general information. Okay, so the first 5 sessions will be free to attend, and on 6th, those will be paid. That means whoever gets registered, only for them the sessions will be conducted. Right? So for any session updates, you are most welcome to join our WhatsApp community. This is the link. Right? If you want to take a screenshot, you can. Right? So
Can-
each and every
Can you
session is
share the
being
WhatsApp link in chat box?
the link for joining the group. Yes, I'll check with the team and I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay, Naveen.
Yes, Venkat Reddy.
This is Venkat Reddy.
Yes, Venkat Reddy.
Hello.
Yes.
My self-introduction is this is Venkat Reddy. I worked from pharma industry, 20 plus years experience. I'm working as senior manager in production department in pharma industry.
Oh, great. And you're from?
I am from Visakhapatnam.
Visakhapatnam. Okay.
My native place is Prakasam district. My native place is Prakasam district.
Okay, you're from Prakasam district. Great.
Yeah.
Great. So here we have most of the working professionals in highly designated positions. Good to know. And all the sessions are being recorded. Reminding you once again, reiterating on this particular point, recordings are available through LMS Graphy. Right?
Hi, Naveen. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, please.
This is Rishi. I'm a storage engineer in HP. I just want to know the course content. Can you share me the same details? What are the course content you will cover in this course?
Yeah, sure. That will be, I mean, actually I planned in particular way. So in tomorrow's session, we will be saying what are the content and what is the content that we are going to learn in these 4 weeks.
Okay. Actually, I'm good for the. I'm good in communicate to someone. I know spoken English and everything. I just worried about some vowel pronunciations. I face a lot of trouble in spell out some A and like a British English or American English section. So that thing will be covered in this course or not? That thing I'm still confused.
It will be covered for sure.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, it is possible you can share the chat, WhatsApp chat group in the chat box.
One of my team members he has shared in the chat. I want everybody to, to click on the link which is provided in the chat box and to join the community.
We still haven't received any chat link, so it is possible you can share that again.
Yeah, just a second.
Actually, I joined late this Zoom meet, so I'm so sorry for that.
No issues.
Thank you.
So I have shared once again. So those who are not able to see the community link, so you can check out the chat box. It is available. Click on that and join. So all the information related to the session will be posted in that community group. Right? So, and the most important thing, whenever you're trying to get in touch with the support team, right? So do remember that they will be operating from Monday to Saturday from 9 to 7 p.m. according to IST, Indian Standard Time, from morning 9 a.m. to evening 7. Right? Yes, Priyanka Jadhav. So anybody still any questions? Or better, I want, I want everybody to have some questions to know about me. You are
Hello.
most welcome to ask any sort of question. I will be answering each and every one. Yes.
Hello. Mr. Navin Garu.
Venkat Reddy garu.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Sir, my major problem, my career, most important, minimum English required.
Okay.
I joined the course. I go to
Sure.
further higher.
Yes, I do
Hello.
understand it. And that is what we were discussing in the first couple of minutes when people were there. And you were having some network issues, I believe, because you were in and out sometimes. And finally, you have joined. So, sir, everybody is here for the same reason. We are going to develop our communication skills in the most simplified way. I'm reiterating this once again because I believe, because I believe on what I've taught from the past 5 years and still what I'm going to do with you all, right? So for this, do not ever hesitate in the session. I
Okay.
repeat, do not ever hesitate in the session to speak, or if any task is given. If you feel that if it is a wrong answer, better you say it out, right? So answering to the question is most important thing. Don't
Okay.
ever feel that, "Arey, this is a wrong answer. What if I say and people laugh?" No. If you are going to speak what is in your mind, definitely that is going to help you when you speak or when you communicate in English with others. We need to be straight to the point, right? So we shouldn't beat around the bush. We shouldn't hesitate of what we want to say exactly. Okay. And next, all the time, take initiative, take the accountability. If some task is given to perform in a group, you better take a lead, because leadership qualities is something that we should have in our personality traits. Of course, we may not be a leader to a particular group, or we may not be given a team to lead, but that skill is particularly necessary for us to move in a positive aspect. Be it an employee, be it a housemaker, be it a student, or be it an aspirant who is, who is trying to get a job. Leadership skills are so necessary for each one of us, so that whenever we feel demotivated, whenever we feel that things are not working for us, we need to lead ourselves in very good way. And for that, we need to be all the time confident. How it happens, how we can do that, even that I'm going to do it, right? So our classes will be mostly focused on these 4 fundamentals: LSRW plus grammar plus tenses, right? For each and every fundamental, you will be given sort of home assessment. For us to understand it more simplified terminology, homework, right? So don't feel shy to do the homework, because every task which will be given, it is very simple for us to do it. If you want a help, you can take it, but I prefer, you people doing it by your own. Then only we will be knowing where we are lacking, what are the major mistakes that we are doing very frequently, where we can improve a lot, right? So barriers, yes, excuse me, it will be very quite common for each and everybody, whether the person is an expert or in an intermediate level or a beginner. Mistakes are done by each one of us. I'm not telling that being a trainer, the trainer should be very perfect. No, sometimes we do commit mistakes. Sometimes we fumble in between. Sometimes we skip off something. It happens, but the things are not supposed to be repeated. Okay, and when it comes to speaking, right? So everybody do remember this main point which I forgot to tell all the time. Speak your mind. That means whatever you want to express, you need to speak exactly the same. And second thing, do not persona anybody. That means not trying to be someone else. Not, that means we shouldn't fake somebody. Especially if we see, people who speak with American accent. We don't want to do that. We Indians are so good comparing to other parts of the world. We are having so many languages in our country, and our tongue is built in such way because we do speak a lot of languages, right? We speak our native language, we speak Hindi, we speak English, right? So we do speak a lot of languages where our tongue can twist easily. I'm sorry. If you ask any foreigner to speak in our language, it could be Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, or Telugu, right? So we can easily identify their accent, even if they speak in our language. That accent still can be identified so easily. But if we Indians, if we speak English, there is nobody who can beat us. And still, we try to fake accent. But basically, in India, the English which is followed is UK English, British English. Okay, so many people would be having some sort of doubts whether we should speak in American English or British English, but 95% of our English is British English. Okay, so never try to fake somebody or fake accent. Our mother tongue is very very unique comparing to other languages. We need to be very proud of it. And whenever we are speaking, right, so that it will be a difficult thing for us to perform in the initial phase, but trust me, we need to overcome our mother tongue influence. That means the region where we are living, we speak good English, but the slang, right? So if you see a Bengali accent can be seen very easily, right? If they speak Hindi or any other language apart from Bengali. So that slang should not be present whenever we are speaking in English. It should be decreased gradually. For that, you need to use your mouth constantly. And this is the best resource that you can use 24/7. Wherever you go, whatever you do, your mouth is the best resource. You can sing, you can shout, you can read, you can hymn, right? So there are a lot of things that you can do with your mouth. And coming to this reading part, I don't want you guys to go to library to get some huge books, read biographies, articles. No. If you are having kids in your home, take out their English textbooks, read at least till grade 4, whatever the story books or the English textbooks are available, right? Read that. Language is so simple, and in that simplified language, you will be finding new words, which I really felt very bad after growing up and after becoming a trainer. Whenever I see, middle school English books, I come across a lot of new words, which I have studied as well, but I never focused particularly. Storybooks are very easy. And lot of people say that, read the newspapers, watch TV, subtitles, English movies, everything is, everything can be done, but time taking process, it consumes too much of your time. Simple practices, whatever we can do very comfortably and conveniently, that we need to focus on, right? So reading the storybooks, available storybooks. If not, in Play Store, you will find audiobooks or else Google Books. You might find. After the session, you can open Play Store and you can go to books, search for the books. No need to pay a single penny. Trust me, guys. Internet is of free education. We cannot, we are not, we can get a lot of information, especially when it comes to learning English, right? So without spending one single rupee, you can learn if you are using your phone. At house, if you want to use, if you want to read newspapers, no need of buying a newspapers of today's. Take any old newspaper and go through it. And I tried once, I mean, with my personal experience, it took me more than 4.5 hours to finish newspaper. Each and every page, right from the advertisement till the last page, including sports and entertainment. 4.5 hours just to read. I did not understand. Neither I tried to focus about what I'm learning, or sorry, what I was reading. But literally 5 hours for me to finish the entire newspaper. So it's up to you. If you want to improve your vocabulary, take any old newspaper, take only one particular article, whether you're interested in sports or entertainment or in politics or international news. But I suggest you guys, if you're taking a newspaper, take as per your interest, because newspapers, they have such a fancy vocabulary that you need to sit along with your dictionary, right? So take any one piece of paper, old newspaper, sit, read a paragraph, try to understand it. Once you're done reading a paragraph, put it in a writing part. Whatever you understood, just write a short pair about it. You will be definitely doing that, right? So there are a lot of practices that we can do it, and in the coming sessions, right? So whoever is going to join me in the coming days, for them it is such a beneficial sessions that you will be having from my end, because these sessions are not going to be like trainer and a student, or it's you and me. It's not something like that, where everybody is going to involve in this learning phase, and everybody is going to do activities. I mean, whatever the things that I will be asking, you are definitely going to do it. And for that, as I said in the beginning, don't ever feel shy to do a task in the class. Don't take a step back if you are asked to speak in the class. If we are speaking here, so definitely the same positivity will be carried when you go to your workplace. Okay. English is just a necessary element in our everyday life, but not exactly the mandatory thing. Being a trainer, I always motivate my students in the same way. If you feel that English is very mandatory, then you wouldn't have been here. Thinking practically, it is a fact. For us to have a successful life, especially in a professional way, right? Somewhere or some part of the language is, yes, absolutely necessary. Only when we sit on our desk and we start to work. Apart from that, once we hit up with our best friends or colleagues, that's it. We come into our native language and we can talk so freely. But if you're very serious about your language, you need to indulge in yourself in an English speaking environment. Yes, Srikanth?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir,
You can call me by my
please,
name.
sir, can you please disable the chat option so that we can ask in your any doubts we can ask in chat. We are not able to send anything in chat. It is a disable option.
I mean, is the chat disabled for the participants?
Yeah.
Okay. This is something that I need to check with the management. Okay, I'll have a word with them.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I think I've asked you people to ask me some questions. Yeah, yes, guys. So you're most welcome to know about me, whatever you want to ask about me, or whatever you want to know about me, you can, because it's the first day. It should be very interactive, and some things that we can take with us after the session.
Yeah, how long you've been in this industry?
In the teaching field, it's been 5 years, and my total experience is 6, not 6, 6.5. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It is not something that I really wanted to become a trainer. It's just a destiny that brought me till here. My plans were different. Like, I wanted to become a chef once I was done with my SSC. So after my 12th, I wanted to settle in Germany, working for Lufthansa Airlines, which is still one of my biggest dreams, but it never happened. So it is by fortunate that I've been kicked here into this teaching field, and I'm so happy that maybe I have lost chasing my dreams. I've fallen off, but the way the destiny brought me here, I have earned some respect in my circle, because people were used to to pinpoint out me that "Arey, Naveen, he's just fit for nothing, he cannot do a he cannot even get a job." So my career is like a tight slap for those who were criticized me. So everything that happens is for a reason, right? So this is the thing that I truly believe.
Okay.
Yeah, people come on, speaker, because in the coming days, this sort of feasibility will be wrapped up, because it will be more of teaching. You will be involved seriously in the sessions. So for us to have some sort of lenience time, we cannot have it back. This is the first day. I want to make you guys, to feel very much comfortable knowing about me. Anything that you have a question, feel free to ask, because this is how we start a conversation, or we develop a conversation. Nothing? Nice. You're welcome.
Hello.
Yes, Venkat Reddy garu.
Sorry, my personal request and my personal problem are the English school. Actually, my field. So the Telugu Radu English చెప్పలేను. Actually, present I am working as senior manager, sir. I am personal department. I improve the English in my own problem. My surrounding people are not I talk to English. Only local language and Telugu talk to daily activities. How to improve the English?
So
my surrounding all our DGM or GM also only talk to only Telugu language. Surrounding all total employees are talk to only Telugu. How to just how to improve myself in English?
There are many ways for that, sir. But the first thing that we need to understand here is, here it's us who is going to speak in English, right? So we cannot expect others to communicate in the very same way, right?
Okay.
So if we are trying to speak in English, we should do it, and we cannot expect others to be with our with the same mentality that we are having. So we cannot ask, like, if you go to your colleague tomorrow, you cannot say that, hey, I'm speaking in English, you should also speak with me. No, it cannot happen. Seeing you, some other should join with you, right? I mean, people should understand that, yes, this person is really putting efforts to to speak in English. And if you're having a good colleagues around yourself, right, so you all can gather, right? If you say that you are seniors, or if you're in your workplace, people, they are speaking in the native language, you do not it's better that you ignore them. So those who are really interested to speak in English to learn something better, you gather those people, right? So you just gather those people and start speaking English in a very simplified way. That means daily discussing the generic things. What are the things that you do whenever you go to office, related to your work, like anything related to your work that you can discuss with them. But if you all the time focus on the others, Naveen, they are not speaking English, they're speaking in Telugu. Yeah, we will be there itself. We'll be stucking up there. We cannot, even if you're showing progress, we all the time focus, majority of the focus will be on those people who are not speaking. But if you truly trust yourself that yes, I'm speaking, I'm progressing somewhat, that happens only when you surround yourself, right? So this is for everyone. If you're not finding any English speaking environment, it's better that you create by your own. Even if it is one person, that is very, that is a very good number for us to speak freely. If it is group, still that is better one. If they are not having English speaking environment, we should create that really spreads the very positive vibes, and people, they start to respect.
Okay, sir.
Right? So you can call me by my name, so no need to say sir or anything, right? Still anything, any question, anything to
The
ask?
name is Naveen, correct?
Yeah, it's Naveen.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah. And also in coming days, I'll be helping you all with some applications, learning applications, like not, I mean, now the technology has developed, we have a lot of artificial intelligence in the internet, which is available. So prior to artificial intelligence, I used to have an application called Replica, right? So in Play Store, it is available. The Replica is an AI chatbot, artificial intelligence chatbot, where I can chat with the particular character that I create. You can decorate it, you can have the desired eye color, hairstyle, the dress, the attire. You can, you can design as per your creativity. And every day if you chat, it will give you some points in return. For each and every text that you have, it will give you some points. You can use it to buy some costumes to the character that you create. After this intelligence has taken over, so now we have got a lot of artificial intelligence, right? So especially Chat GPT, right? So those who feel like Naveen, my work is, most of the work is done on mobile, or if you say that Naveen, I use my mobile very much, how can I use for a, for improving my skills? You can go to Chat GPT, you can chat over there. But guys, remember this as well. Apart from this artificial intelligence, you people go to WhatsApp, your Insta, your Facebook, everything, right? So from today onwards, give a try chatting in English. If you're making mistakes, yes, most welcome. Through mistakes only we learn. Do remember, if you make a mistake and if you correct it, you will be not doing the same mistake again and again. Right? So give a try today, either with your family members, with your colleagues, or with your best friends. Try, chatting in English. Don't use shortcuts. Speak full. Right? So this is also one of the kind of tip for you to learn English. Whenever something is asked, don't answer in short answer, like one word answers, yes, no, yes, I do. Not like this. Speak in full sentences. Okay, if someone is asking, hey, how is your day today? Yeah, my day was good, it was very, it went very good. I had a lot of information that I learned today for my work. You can add on something of whatever happened to you, whatever you did in this day, right? So all the time try to speak in full sentences. Don't ever give short answers, even if you're talking to yourself. Full sentences for sure. Okay. So with this, let us wind up today's session. And from tomorrow, we are going to start all the content that I have prepared for you all. Come to the sessions with your books, notepads, or whatever you're comfortable in making a note of. Yes, Priyanka Jadhav. Yes, you had something to say? So if anything is still left, we can, or else we are good to wind up.
Am I audible?
Yes, now. Yes, Priyanka, you are.
సరే ఒక ఇంట్లో ఒక బొడ్డోడు ఉందంట ఆ బొడ్డోడు స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళిపోయింది.
Okay, I think Priyanka is speaking, but we cannot hear.
From tomorrow, same link we need to join, or you'll be sharing?
Yeah, with the same link. With the
Okay.
same link. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Priyanka Jadhav. Okay, whatever it is to be asked, just park it in your notes. Tomorrow, once we join, we can discuss about it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So thank you all for joining today's session. I hope we'll be seeing each other. I mean, whoever has joined today, the good number, we will be meeting tomorrow with much more excitement and with great enthusiasm. We will be starting our sessions in full-fledged, right? So have a great evening, and everybody please do take care, because the monsoon season is a bit terrific. And in news, I could see that, many places have been severely damaged. All the roads, people are not able, especially in the downhill areas, right? So if only necessary, step out of your house all the time, carry your raincoats, umbrellas, whatever you have. But do take care of yourself in this coming 4 to 5 days, because they are going to be the most crucial days for the rains to come down, or else it will be full of heavy rains that we are going to face, right? So once again, a very good evening, and have a delicious dinner. Let's catch up tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, Naveen.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Manusha. Bye.
Bye, Naveen.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.